thing cool to show is that I actually have the instructions for this playset. Trying to find anything on this set on the wiki, by the way, brutal experience. Like, it's just nothing. They only have the pictures of the box. Oh, that's a cute layout. Oh my goodness. What does this have? The cranky, which is up here. The rescue station, which is I guess what we have, which is where? That's right here. Then the engine works, which I think I've seen is called like the really useful playset or something like that. The roundhouse, which I have another whole video planned to talk about this, and I have a rant about that. A 20-year-old toy. The timber yard. What one's the timber yard? I don't know this one. I don't recognize it. Maybe I will. I need to see a picture of the carnival, which is definitely this thing. If anyone's ever seen a take-along video, you know what this is. Who is it that made a really good video? Blaine's Models made a really good video about that. I'll have to link it in the description. It was very just nostalgic. It fueled so much nostalgia, and this is the whole reason why I wanted to talk about these sets. What else is listed? Curved and straight track pack. Now, I have to assume it's this, because I don't think all this comes with the sets, right? But no, this is very cute. You can call the learning curve customer service line, but I don't think they'll answer you at this point. But no, I think it's very cute. It shows you actually how to change the batteries, which is good. That's how I figured it out. I'm not going to lie. Shows you how to lay out the track layout. Walked you through the new track system that they came up with. Shows all the contents. Which I thought, because of this front cover, very good, that this set came with Thomas, Rusty, and a troublesome truck. Which I have all these cars. I have Thomas, I have this Rusty, and I have that troublesome truck. But apparently they don't. Maybe it was a bonus pack or something. I genuinely don't know. But I just figured this would be worth including, because I just think this is cute. I don't have the box, but for some reason I have this pamphlet showing us how to actually put the thing together. But it's cute. A little bit of nostalgia. Just for giggles, I figured I'd set up a little picture showing here just so you can see what I'm talking about. You know, I don't think I did that badly in comparison. It's cute. But yeah, I mean, the set isn't anything crazy to ride home about. You know, you've got the doors that don't want to open. My goodness. One opens that has a loop of track that's around here. Come in the other side. And if you move the camera just a little bit, you can see it just literally loops through here and comes out the other end. It's just literally an oval with a little workshop on the inside. You can kind of see, if I get a better angle, there's no detail really on that side. Oh my goodness, I have to move around. But there is detail on the back side, which I'm assuming, well, obviously you have the lights, you have the little ladder, you have what I'm thinking are fire hats, but I can't tell. It's very hard. You have the tools, you have more lights, you have a little pipe. More fire hats, I guess, and whatever that box is at the bottom, probably a locker. I'm not totally sure. I had to get in at a super weird angle to show what I'm talking about here. But this is controlled with 3 of those like cell batteries. They're really small. The smallest ones I think you can find. And they go in this little thing up here. And replacing them, it sucks. It sucks. It was the worst experience because they were jammed so tight in there. The lights are controlled with just a little on and off switch, so you're not stuck with it being on at all times. Like, see, now it's off. Like, turn it back on. Obviously, you're gonna get all the noises. I'm turning that off just for the sake of my sanity right now. There you go. But it is cute. It just says these batteries. Everyone has Thomas sets with these batteries, especially if you have anything from the 2000s. They always love jamming those batteries in there. And they always go dead. And nobody ever replaces them because they suck to get out. So everyone just leaves them inside these holes in the roof, never to be free, and then it ruins the set. Luckily, I took a lot of cleaning through mine and managed to actually fix it. This is such a weird car. Like, it's Sodor Rescue number 10. It's the hose car. I don't really know what they based this on. I mean, it came with Rusty and that other car with the spotlight, which I do have somewhere, but this was included with this set. Like I have a separate one now, just included with this. I guess I just heard the cat jump down in the background. But I guess, you know, spins around, get a little keep it going, you know. Ooh. This is the fire, you know, you bring Tom over and just and he takes it. I guess you could put it on anyone, really. I'm just a little curious. I always thought, when I was younger, that this was a button that would make noise. And I thought forever, because of this grill. It's hard to see it. Yeah, I always thought there was a speaker in there. I don't really know why. Maybe there is. I don't actually know. Maybe you can take it apart. I'm gonna have to look into that. I mean, it's a cute car. So I guess it's meant to be a fire truck car. I don't really know. Where's Fiery Flynn? When you need him, I guess. I guess we need Flynn Jr. That's gonna be a thing in like 6 months or whatever. It's cute. I like it. That came with it. Thomas didn't. He's just my demonstration at this point because, you know, you need someone to demonstrate. I'm ready. But yeah, I moved the camera, by the way, just because Kitty is here. He wants to see what's going on. And by see, I mean, I guess he wants to sleep through it. But he never leaves me alone when I look at train stuff. So we're gonna look at this. It comes with a little helipad building. Building? I don't think that's the word, but you know what I mean. It's just a helicopter pad. And I don't have a take-along Herald, which I thought I did. But I do have a Tommy one. His wing is a little messed up. That sucks. I'm gonna fix that. But the point is, I'm just taking him to show you that that's where it goes. Riveting review. I'm probably gonna edit something in there just to make fun of myself. But I think it's cute. It's a quaint little helipad just for Harold at the Sodor Rescue Station. Oh my. Oh, he did not like that. He did not. Kitty is not rocking with the lights and sounds of the Sodor Rescue Station. I also want to say that I'm very grateful for when these sets started coming out, that they included adapters for the original take-along track. You know, I think it was such a smart decision, and it still is a smart decision. They still do it clearly to this day, so something still works. Oh, that hurt. Anyway, I've recovered. But it's just nice. I love that when the sets do this. And I guess these must have come in like every, when was this, 2006-ish take-along sets, when they redesigned the track. You don't get alienated if you have the old stuff, which is nice. I don't have another off-ramp that comes over this door, so I just put it behind and in the building. But, you know, they're great pieces. I love the off-ramp too, by the way, just to move the camera. But this is a little idea, you know, straight to carpet play. Thomas do a little adventure. Oh, well, he lost his load. One of the things I was super excited about when I put this together is the fact that it comes with the switches on either side. So you can just take it and connect it to another set, which I guess is the whole gimmick. But like, when you can just sit around and expand your layout. Like, I only have the roundhouse set up. I have another set which comes with these, which I will probably do a video on. Ignore the Trackside Tunes DVD cover. That's there for a reason, I promise. But as is all the containers, I guess. This is just storage right now. I'm trying to manage all my stuff. The Tommy videos are gonna come back eventually. They're just in storage. Nobody panic. They're okay. They can breathe. There you have it. The set comfortably fits, like, all its parts inside the rescue station. Ooh. Obviously, I put it in pretty jank, but you know, you can clearly see all the parts are in it. And I think that's what makes a good take-along set, is if it can actually carry all the parts. Because if it can't carry all the parts, there's not much point in making the set called take-along at that point. But what do I know about toy making? I'm literally just someone making a review on 20-year-old toy. A 20-year-old toy. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Overall, If you find this, I'd pick it up. I think it's cute. I think it's harmless. I think you would have a lot of fun with it. Just messing around for maybe a little bit. And then, you know what, if you have a younger cousin or your kids or anyone, you can give them this and let them play around with it. I think they would get a lot of use out of just making up stories about a fire and putting them out and using their imagination, you know. I just hit my camera mid-sentence. I think they would really enjoy it, and I think probably one of the better take-alongs I've found. Now, my next video, I definitely want to do more take-along. I mean, look at these guys. These are so cute. There's nothing negative I have to say about take-along. I love it. It's such a chibi little line. However, maybe I'm lying, because I have a lot to say about this.